UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's event. Today's coverage of the Kelly Classic is set to kick off. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, as always, in the booth. Pleasure of being here at Echo Park Golf Club. Rich, what are these players facing as they step up to this first tee?
Well, it's a really cool opening tee shot with the city views in the background. However, don't get lulled to sleep because you got to hit a good tee shot to avoid all four bunkers that dot this fairway, both right and left. Second shot slightly uphill to, again, a green that's well protected by bunkers both right and left. An opening par here is a fantastic score.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot on the second. Not bad. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. 4 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. That limits the damage. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Teeing off here at the third hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from about 105 yards...
This one headed out to the left.
Looks like they pushed this one.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Ooh. This one's for bogey. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And this one will be for double bogey. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Well done.
Love to see it. They hadn't been making anything all week long. Finally got one.
Now 7 shots behind after that. On the tee of a par 3. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. This is a par putt.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Solid par putt, that. Trailing by 7 after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Needs this one to kick right.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Beautiful shot. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. And here we are with their fourth. Playing their fifth shot. Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Opting for the 5-wood. We need this one to bounce right. Yeah, that was a safe play. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. That's frustrating. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. This hole here is a par 4. Seems like they've got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. That's tidy. 3 over for the day. Going with the 7. Come on, get down. Not the result they were after there.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Ooh, that almost went down. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Ouch, that hurts. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. This hole is a par 5.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Wonderfully played. From around 140 yards here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Time for the 5th shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
This next putt for double bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green. Clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Nice little par putt here.
Ooh. And finishing this hole with a little tap in. Currently at +9 for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Let's head to the 12th hole.
Not really what they were hoping for there. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Yeah, nicely played. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Just didn't drop. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This putt to try and save their par. Yep, tracking nicely.
Nicely holed, and for par. Currently +10 now for the event. Let's begin the 14th. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
And that will drop in for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here. Looking for another birdie here.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close. Sitting at 9 over for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Ah, the dreaded pull. Always disappointing on the greens. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. This next putt is for bogey. Sitting at 10 over par for the day. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Trying to bounce back after that bogey at the last.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Just go ahead and tap that one in. Sitting at 10 over par for the event. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18th. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And here we are with the third shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, lovely roll. And that wraps up proceedings in this one. No W to celebrate there, Rich, but you think plenty of positives to take away from it?
Always something to learn in this game, and hopefully this player has learned a lot.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.